Well, hello, hello, hello. It's Teresa Sanderson. Today we're talking about transformational leadership in nursing in 2023. So as you pop in today, please feel free to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me on the replay, comment #replay because I love to know that you stopped by. So, we've been talking this week about transformational leadership in nursing and the characteristics that are involved in transformational leadership. Things like empowerment and being a visionary and being able to motivate and inspire the nurses on the team to aspire to provide the best level of care possible and all those kind of things. And so today, what I want to do is just give you an example of what transformational leadership looks like in nursing in 2023. So this is super exciting. And I had the pleasure of meeting this year for the first time Rebecca Love, who is a transformational nurse leader. And it was super exciting to have the opportunity to meet with her at a retreat for IntelliCare in May of 2023. So if you don't know it, Rebecca is one of two nurses who founded the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement. So let's talk about that. So it was Rebecca Love and also Sharon Pierce, the other nurse who was involved in starting the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement. And so the mission that they have in founding the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement is to finally get nursing costs removed from the room and board rate within the hospital setting. If you don't know it, as a nurse, our nursing costs of salaries, wages, all of those things related to nursing have traditionally always been rolled into the daily room and board rate. So unlike a physician who would have a line item on the bill and physical therapy who would have a line item on the bill, or pharmacy or anybody else, or even OR, ER rooms, those kind of things, nursing services have always been bundled into the daily room and board rate. And so this is why nursing has always been seen as what? An expense. Even though the hospital could not run, no facility could run without nurses. Nurses are, you hear it said all the time, nurses are the backbone of healthcare and all of that kind of thing, but we have never really been elevated in the system as that level of professionals that has our own discipline and including a line item on the bill. So Rebecca Love and also Sharon Pierce are two examples of transformational nursing leaders today in 2023. And I mention that because why? They are clearly visionaries. They see the problem that nursing is involved in today. And, with our nursing shortage, there's always, it seems like, budget cuts, financial cuts. And what typically gets cut is that room and board area, right? And that's where nursing has been seen as an expense, when in all actuality, without nursing, the revenue of the hospital could not happen. The revenue of the facility could not happen. So in spite of the difficulties that nursing is in the middle of right now, Sharon and Rebecca have chosen to start the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement. And if you don't know what that is, just Google it online, Commission for Nurse Reimbursement, or go to commissionfornursereimbursement.com and be sure to get yourself on the mailing list so that you're up to date on what they're doing, because this is really, really important work to the future of nursing. But these two women, these two nurses, have found it within themselves to champion this cause and organize the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement because they have a vision for something better. They have a vision for something better. In light of the difficulties nursing is experiencing today, they envision something better for nursing in the future. And the biggest piece of getting to that place, that new place that we've never been before as a discipline of professional nursing, is to get us separated once and for all from the room and board costs of the facility. Okay. And when I think about that in my mind, how nursing has been wrapped up in the daily room and board rate, it's almost as if we've been said or told, you can have a hand towel or you can have a nurse. in your room, or you might get your lunch tray, or you could get a nurse. So it's high time that this happened, and I want to applaud this very visible display of transformational nursing leadership that is inspiring and motivating nurses to champion the cause. I mean, they're developing committees for communication and advocacy and all of these different areas so that we can have an organized approach to getting this resolved. So Rebecca Love and Sharon Pierce, I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart. Sharon, I've not had the pleasure of meeting you yet, but I want to thank you for the excellent work that you're doing and for what you are inspiring in nurses today, and definitely for leading the charge for change. So to everybody watching, I hope that you will take a minute, Google the Commission for Nurse Reimbursement, visit that website, get on their email list, and yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you will see and elevate your own leadership style to one of transformational leadership. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.